This is a look we haven't seen in a full month on the left side, as cool uniforms, and we zoom in on Faker, who makes his return to the LCK. And Guma's also there.
That was so good. Oh man, what timing. Yeah, obviously a sight that T1 fans will be refreshed to see, but I think everyone was kind of missing his absence. He's been such a core in the LCK for such a long time. Anytime he's...
Pretty much every sign that you see is about Faker. Kind of unsurprising, you can guess.
A lot of options in this situation. Looking towards a Jace, this might suggest a Maokai jungle pickup to pair with it. It's a really common pairing that we have seen. When one is taken, it's often the other as well.
Yeah.
Well, makes him pretty potent.
Well.
You know,
okay.
Do you see that one pick and the 0% win rate? Do you know who did pick it before and has that 0%
It's this guy, actually.
It's this guy.
It's Bulldog, yeah.
He's like, look, it gives you a lot of fall through in those longer fights, and Corner Freaks are opting to go for the Kai'Sa Nautilus, a really strong duo, put that Rel in the jungle, so a lot of lockdown. And, you know, as much as Xerath is very much a sit-back, play defensive champion.
If you guys watched Challengers, you would have seen us cast the first game of Aatrox on this path. Yeah, a little bit. Always, you know, obviously with Faker making his way back in here. Really wants to win this lane, as now we got a gank coming in as Guma's going forward. Always has the wall to dash away from. Keria, though, you can definitely see both sides. We'll see where he does go in, as Dudu, speaking of which, is going into this fight. Zeus in a little bit of trouble, does go for the World Ender, still holding on to the flash. And he will have...
That would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, I think mid tower could also be a good one, but I guess we'll just see how it plays out. But
going on in, but Andal is here, and Faker extremely fast.
With the fancy feet.
Yeah, he does have...
Yeah, I think... Oh, Dudu looking again for heavy trade.
Yeah, the root gonna miss as well. It hits the Q3, but Dudu still ambling forward. Here is Owner gonna flash onto the right side of this one. Is Dudu in a bit of trouble, but a very nice Magnet Storm trying to save his top laner. Is Youngjae with the flash, easily comes in. Owner picks up first blood. And now Youngjae is just on the run. He's not going to be able to get away from this route either, as, you know, pretty tanky with the bombies, but still the advance comes in, and that is a kill. One play shores up any issues you had in the top lane.
Yeah, I think this will be fine now. And, you know, flash here to try and get towards the jungler. But Owner actually saves the route here, gets the lockdown, and then that sweet spot there just doing so much. And Youngjae as well. Looks like he's going to be able to get out. But we get the final route coming through. And again, this Aatrox, he has like 3 longswords. That's all he has. He's doing so much damage.
It does have so much gank potential going in now. He's got the Xerath as well. Look at that extra damage coming in.
That's the first option.
Good choice. Good choice. So...
Yeah, he just doesn't get to do much.
Yeah. Just 100 to 0.
I will say, just the damage speed, so...
Yeah.
Still a decent item.
Owner just gonna elect to flash into this one, and to be honest, I mean, what we saw on the top wave with Faker back in here, we haven't had a real team fight just yet, so not ready to make a full judgment now, but let's see how this one is gonna go. As we do have the teleport coming in here from Faker, we do have Quantum Feeds trying to make a stand here, but again, this Maokai ultimate is just so strong. The stun goes in on a Faker, now he's gonna be caught up. 2 members in the front line there by the Rel, but the damage follow-up is not there. As Taehoon, Arjun of 5 people gets the kill, and now Zeus says, hey, look at me, I'm Aatrox, I'm back here in the first map here, as he is doing so much. Youngjae is gonna be taken out as well. The Aatrox and the Zeri just do way too much in this first fight.
Aatrox, not a great plan here. We see Andal actually gets like a beautiful grab here. It looked like Kerio was going to block, but doesn't reach it in time. But like so much is burned here. And then Taeyun, this was just the wrong play. It was agreed for the kill, but you end up losing your entire health bar, and the rest of your team just gets decimated by this Aatrox who, you know, Aatrox with 8 resets is great, but with Duskblade as well, it's the double whammy.
No, it's a problem. And fans here very, very happy. Things are going quite well.
Wonder Freaks, I don't think you can fight this. They're going to give it a go. Faker's getting... Oh, yeah, boy. It's over. You can't. Leave, 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 leave.
Gets a huge cheer from the crowd. This Faker's doing damage. And yeah, they're just going to leave. Definitely the right call here.
Andal definitely shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he doesn't have a blast cone in that lane.
Problem is, right, T1 put the Herald down mid. Oh, they're looking for Faker here.
Yeah, this is...
Welcome back.
Faker, he is going to be... Welcome back. It's a lot of R damage, and he's nearly taken out entirely by that. But we do have the follow-up from T1 trying to save him as Bulldog will not go down, actually. Lives just barely under that turret. Well, we spoke too early as Guma just going to... never mind. He's going to hit him with the backside of that W, it looks like.
That looked weird.
And now Andal is going to go down.
Getting that fight on the Baron. And, you know, they look for the pick on a Faker, but it just takes too long. Andal has kind of been off this game with those dredge lines. I think waits a little bit too long. Faker survives a bit, but realistically, it's this flank coming in onto Bulldog, who just gets chunked immediately. And then, what damage do you have left in this fight? You have 2 tanks.
Take a look at this. What is that hitbox?
Yeah, that
like came out of the wall. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I feel like Bulldog's it's definitely not crowd control.
Yeah, no. Well, speaking of which, they are just going to try to burst down Faker here. Gets incredibly low as the Xerath ultimate will be layered, but not quite hitting the target somehow. Hunter gets back in there. Youngjae in a bit of trouble, and Aatrox is here, and he will take over this game whether you like it or not, as will the Zeri, as they just shred through everybody. T1 way too far ahead. That is the ace, and it might just be the game at this point. With the Baron buff, they're going to try to push into this bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the game plan of Quantum Freaks is kill Faker, and then they achieve that goal, and they're like, okay, where do we go from here? They didn't think they'd get this far, and T1, the rest of the team, just absolutely decimate them in return.
Yeah, and
so much they can do.
I think some close health bars, but or death timers rather, they're still gonna go for it. We got a TP in here, 23.5 minutes, and with Baron buff, T1 have enough to push into the base and take game 1 in dominating fashion.
나 테리터 끝났는데?
너 모목만 던지면 될 듯?
본진의 면목만 해주면 될 듯?
노력해볼게.
맞지 마.
오른쪽으로.
어차피 얘네 부활해도 끝나?
라인이 얼마 없어서 잘해야겠다. 자, 하나 내가 들고 있어.
나 태 3초. 대만해.
끝난다. 타워. 나 맞아. 1분 없어. 나이스.